Hello, this is the Tinkle Hoy podcast. I am your host, Gunnar, and I'm here with
Juan,
and he's out of the room, but Quinton is also here with us.
And Quinton.
there he is,
I forgot my drink.
and our guest.
And our guest, Hunter. We are the best uninformed 3 pieces of human garbage on the internet. So let's get started. What's our first topic?
Not bad for like.
Yeah.
Not bad intro, man.
It's not my first. I've done it once before.
Could have fooled me.
If you were in a commercial, I'd imagine it's for antidepressants. But
How you all been?
Was I working when we did the last podcast?
Yeah, you told. Well,
No,
no.
you were just
you
about
got
to.
the job.
Oh, I got the job.
You told us. Here's how the interview went.
Yeah. So that whole interview thing happened. Started actually working at the job. I'm so used to working for like companies. Like I worked for a factory company. I worked for a pizza company. I worked for Walmart. I'm okay with saying Walmart.
You did Walmart?
I did Walmart for a bit.
Oh, okay.
That one was the worst job.
What'd you do?
I was electronics.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound that bad, though.
I was like...
Like a cashier? Or...
Yeah. I was 17. 17 or 16 when I did that job.
I mean, I don't know. I never worked at Walmart, but it sounds like that's like one of the positions I feel like you would want if you were going to work at Walmart is like electronics.
Yeah. The only thing I really remember from that is like one person who I thought was like cool as shit. But when I was like about to leave Walmart, I was like in the Burger King parking lot eating some food, and it was raining, and I had my phone on my lap, which I do way too much, and I opened the door, and my phone falls into a rain puddle, and I was like, I'm done with Walmart. and I just like no called, no showed for Walmart, just because I was like, I'd been working there for like a month and a half maybe, and they treated me really bad, job was bad, I didn't like it, it wasn't fun.
I think you just give up too easily sometimes.
On the contrary, I do not give up easily. I do not. I refuse to give up easily. This job, nothing has made me want to leave, but it is drama central. It is big on drama, and I'm gonna take my notebook to work with me, and I'm gonna leave in the car. And after work, I'm gonna write a new bit of drama that I learned every day. And I might share with the podcast. I might.
As long as you don't use any names.
Exactly. Yeah. But I might just keep it between us. But it's like weird drama. It's like somehow this place has kept all drama encased in the workplace. Yeah.
Your new job?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when you think of drama, you're like, oh, Bethany slept with so-and-so's boyfriend, all that. No, it's all work-based. And it's so weird to me, and I'm like, they're gonna talk about me at some point. Like, that's the only thing that I'm like iffy on, but I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about that at all. I'm like the least drama person ever, but I love hearing it. Because I love hearing what other people think of other people. That's how I've been.
Yeah. And for me, I've just been playing more Spider-Man PS4. I started making my Inosuke cosplay, but it might be not because it looks like FanX is more than likely going to get cancelled this year due to the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
But they said that they're just going to roll over for next year, so we'll still probably have
tickets and everybody's like exhibitor passes or.
Yeah, did they send an email to our Untoasted?
Probably. I got one in my email.
Well, no, like to our Untoasted.
Probably.
We probably have to look and see what they have to say about, because we have a booth. They might have more information.
Well, if I got one in my email about the booth, which they sent to my email, so I must have put it in. But like, yeah, they pretty much just said they're gonna roll it over to. They also kind of said that if we wanted to, we could. They said they'd work with people, like if you can't make it to next year for whatever reason.
I'm sure we'll be able to.
That you would be able to back out.
We'll hold off on it for now.
I mean,
at least.
sadly, Arnie and Toasty Cat said they weren't going to be able to come this year anyway, so maybe everything worked out. We can do more artwork and sell even more.
Yeah. I gotta get that not paint tool, Clip Studio. I gotta, or reactivate my account.
I feel like you used to be sleeping on it, Gunnar.
I
feel like in the past you slept on it, being like, I think Photoshop's better. I'd be like, you're sleeping on my software.
Photoshop is not it's not good for drawing. I don't know why people use it. I tried Photoshop for drawing. I hated it.
Because I guess, any software you can do layers, huh?
Yeah.
I was going to say,
lots of software nowadays.
If there's brushes for Photoshop, you can bring it into Clip Studio.
Yeah.
So it's like the brushes aren't the issue.
I don't think you can.
I think you can.
You have to find a Clip Studio brush one or a certain file one.
I don't think so. I think they're all the same. I don't know. I'd have to look into it. But
I know. I tried doing some clips. I tried doing some brushes, but they were from Photoshop.
I have some Photoshop brushes that I use in my Affinity program that carried over. But I don't know if
maybe it's hit or miss on them.
Well, I'll have to look into it. I don't know off the top of my head, but
I was gonna say I don't know if it was necessarily an issue or something, but it was a recommendation you guys got from another vendor. Is that you bring like 20 or 30?
Oh yeah, Savvy Jensen.
Yeah, you bring like 20 or 30. You want to give him a shout out?
Shout out to Savvy Jensen.
Find him on
Love your artwork.
Facebook.
You can find them on Facebook. They're on Instagram. Don't know if it's a guy or girl, so...
yeah, but they recommended that you get, like, what was it, 40 of one that you think's going to sell and 20 of each of the other ones?
But then I talked to a guy at the gym that's also been to Comic-Con that's doing his artwork. And he told me that he took, like, 50 of each print and ended up, like, breaking even.
Yeah, but he might be, actually good at drawing, unlike us.
No, his first pieces he took to that year, they weren't, like, all that special.
Oh, but they still sold pretty well?
Yeah.
They broke even.
Broke even?
I was going to say, have you guys talked about prices at all?
Well, we don't have to worry about
it's probably
going
to get canceled.
Yeah, but...
They still say it's more than likely going to get canceled, so we can save up our money and probably take 50 pieces of each one. And then the ones that don't sell well will put in a retail bin.
Okay.
Yeah. A retail bin.
Yeah, like a cheaper, like because
like
it
a bargain,
like
bin.
a bargain,
like on the last day, kind of thing.
Or no, like in general.
Gotcha.
If we went next.
Because it's like some ones might look like an art piece, but like I don't want to pay $10 for it, but I'll pay $5 for it.
I was gonna say, do you think it's kind of scummy if like you went the first day and that you had like $10 art pieces and $20 art pieces? And you sold a couple of the $10 art pieces, but not a lot. And then the next day, you went down to $5 on them. Do you feel like the people that
wouldn't do them that?
I was gonna say, but would you feel bad? Is the thing.
I'd feel bad, yeah.
Yeah, if people who bought it for $10 come by and they say like,
I don't think so because they decided because they're kind of, I guess, in a way, they're paying for it early. Because a lot of people that I've noticed when they go and they wait until the last day and then they put because they're trying to get rid of everything, so they have like deals and they bring it down. But like at the same time, when you're buying it on day one, you're like kind of guaranteeing that you have it, kind of a thing. So it's kind of.
I said that, but it sounded like you were against it even then.
Wasn't sure what you were meaning.
Well, At first, I was like, "Oh, you're against it on the last day, even," because that's what I thought the retail bin was.
I guess my opinion.
I thought you meant like on the second day. I was gonna say that was my
second part. That was my second part. Was on the second day.
I guess my opinion is that, you buy it you buy what you want on the first day, and then on the last day, you kind of get what's left over for cheap.
Yeah.
Also,
or you scout. That's kind of what I do, I guess.
Also, you pay what you want to support.
I don't even buy stuff. If I'm going all 3 days, I won't even buy anything on the first day. I'll just kind of look around.
It depends. If you go to, you see like really nice art pieces for a good price, but they're selling like hotcakes and they don't have many.
Then you should, yeah.
It's like, I should get this now.
I'm still sad that I lost like 3 or 4 of my posters. Yeah. Yeah.
How'd you lose them?
I don't know. They were like in my bag, I think. Like
I feel like I might have them maybe. At Comic-Con? So
Yeah.
you lost them at the con.
Kind of, I think. It was either I never picked them up, like I bought them, left them on the table, didn't pick them up, or that I had them in my bag and at some point just like they got stolen or I lost them. Because I had like 5 or 7 kind of like mini posters of this black, or it was like blue and red of like Berserk, Gurren Lagann, and all these other animes and stuff, and gone, all of them. Not even a single one of them like made
Sucks.
it. Yeah, kind of does, but like they were fairly cheap. It was like $3 a piece, like 20
Yeah.
bucks for 7. But I'm still like, oh man, those would have been nice little art pieces because I was gonna have them squared up on the wall. But,
Yeah, but if I can't go as a Inosuke to the con, I'm gonna do it for Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Go to a bar wearing the Inosuke. Don't know if the bars let me go shirtless, I'll go in shirtless.
They probably should. I definitely feel like with a body like yours, the bartenders would like let it pass.
Let it pass.
They'd be like, I mean,
Thank you.
I was
I'm
gonna say-
flattered, man.
Well, it's like people wouldn't mind looking at your chest, especially since you're not hairy. I'm complimenting and insulting you. Tactics, but
Tactics.
I don't know if like you were super overweight and just like walked in and you got you got,
Not
like,
that there's anything wrong
no,
with
there's
that,
nothing
I
wrong
guess.
with it, but like I don't know. So like the whole thing with having a business is making sure other people are comfortable. If you going in without your shirt makes other people uncomfortable, sorry, then yeah, they'll probably be like, yeah, you gotta put on a shirt. So I would just like keep your shirt on hand.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can't do that, then I'm gonna do when Inosuke's wearing like his little nighttime pajamas in the series.
Is it a kimono?
They were just like
Like bath?
bathrobes they're
Yeah.
wearing,
Pretty
and I'll
sure
just
they
be
were, like,
wearing
kimonos.
that boar mask.
I don't think they were like, oh, let's just throw in bathrobes in this samurai flick. Demon Slayer's a samurai flick. Just
Yeah.
so everyone's... I don't know if most people know
And
that.
then me and Gunnar want to go to the gym in outfits. Gunnar says he wants to get a Michael Myers mask and walk slowly on the treadmill
Yeah. On Halloween?
Yeah.
Okay,
in the
yeah.
month of Halloween.
Yeah, on Halloween. Not gonna go in the middle of July dressed as Michael Myers.
If I'm there, I would play the theme song as you're walking.
Well, yeah, it's a must.
Yeah. Have it on a little speaker. That would be nice.
I told 2 other people I talked to at the gym that when I finish the Inosuke, they said I can go shirtless in there. I want to go into like the little room where they do like yoga if no one's in there and have the lights off and tell them to like record like going in and walking in and opening the door and me just standing there and turning my head like in the anime.
Yeah. So, how have you been, Gunnar, so far? For the past week?
I don't know. I think I'm getting depressed just sitting inside all day.
Go to the gym.
Well, let's fucking do something. I mean, there's a party thing going on here.
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna go to the neighbors and hang out with the neighbors that I've never hung out with, which is gonna be weird, but
I mean, are you inviting? Is this your invite for us?
yeah. It
Yeah,
is.
well, I mean, I had other stuff planned. I was gonna go train one of our other friends, but he just messaged me and told me that he's busy, and then he's like, also my legs fucking hurt. Because I pushed him hard.
Weak.
Weak
He's
will.
weak. Weak! You're weak!
I put him on a circuit, and yeah, he was dying. It was just 22 minutes.
22 straight minutes.
No, well, it was, like I said, it was shadow boxing, an exercise, shadow boxing exercise, shadow boxing exercise.
Well,
And we did that without any rest.
okay.
And then after that, we rested for 90 seconds, and then we did 2 more. Then we did another set of the same thing. We rested for 90 seconds, then did another set, and that was it. It was 3 sets, and it lasted 22 minutes overall.
Oh.
You know
Okay.
what the worst is? When you're working out and you're in the middle of your workout and you just gotta take a shit, dude.
I'll vouch for that, I guess. Yeah, I've had.
Like you're on the treadmill and you're making good progress, but you feel that yo-yo in the back of your body, just going back and forth, and you're like, I gotta stop.
And what do you think the
bathroom.
weirdest place to fart at would be?
The weirdest place to fart?
I was thinking this,
In
and
the-
I was thinking like while you're getting a haircut.
Yeah. Oh. Haircut.
And the dude, I had a weird experience at my last job at the newspaper. One of my bosses like came up and started talking to me, and he like he like turned around really quick, and I just heard like a little. And I was like, did he just fucking bust ass like right in front of me? And I was like, no, it couldn't have been. It had to have been a shoe. And then I smelt it.
I'd say.
And I tried not to laugh and be professional, but it was fucking gross.
I'd say when you're getting handcuffed.
That'd be the weirdest time to fart.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's a
They have,
defense
like,
mechanism. It's
I
like a
was like,
skunk.
If they have like a knee on your back or
uh,
something and they
all
push
right.
it out, that's on them, man.
Just fart when they said you have the right to remain silent.
Yeah. Now it'll be used against you in court as assault. Assault on a police officer. I think that's happened.
Someone's farted and
Yeah. I think someone farted on a police officer and it was classified as assault on a
That's
police
weird.
officer.
like they farted on the police officer. They farted near.
Near.
Would it be
It's
considered
weird.
normal
That is
assault or
weird.
chemical warfare?
No.
It's assault.
No, just assault. So how has your week been, Hunter?
Like honestly, like doing pretty good. Like things are looking pretty up to me. Like, yeah, just not much.
Yeah, just normal.
Yeah, normal.
Alright.
Same old, same old.
Same old, man.
Well, I do think that to better your week, to better your day, you should do some self-improvement kind of things. You know, working out's good and all that. Don't worry about it. Working out's good and all that, you know, eating healthier. But I feel like cutting out social media, for me, has helped me out. Because I can't do social media anymore.
Facebook is a cesspool right now.
It is a cesspool.
There are people. God.
We shouldn't get into what the cesspool is about, but we can talk about the fact that there is a cesspool.
It's crazy just because everyone's sharing their freaking opinions, and it's like I think X, and everyone's like, I think Y, and I'm sitting here like, you guys just need to fucking turn the news off and shut
I was
up,
gonna say,
dude.
then the X people call the Y people stupid, and the Y
And
people
vice
call
versa.
the X people
And then
stupid.
there's me, Z-Man, over here, just like, you guys need to calm the hell down.
Yeah, definitely. I've wanted to do Twitter, but Twitter is like that.
A cesspool.
A cesspool.
Or just avoid the cesspool part of it.
You can't. You can't.
You can't.
I heard a comparison that Twitter is the YouTube comments without the actual video part.
That makes a lot
Like
of
it,
sense.
yeah, it's just people talking shit to each other, and then like one person says one like tags or I don't even know what it is, tweets at somebody something, and then that's public. So hundreds and hundreds of other people hop on the bandwagon, and it's either X or Y, and then X people call Y people stupid, Y people call X people stupid, and like it's not productive.
I'm actually excited for when someone says something about one of our art pieces.
Calls it stupid.
Calls it stupid or says something.
Yeah.
Like when, where?
I don't know.
And then you can just call them back and be like, fuck you!
No, you put them in
I mean, I'm not gonna do that, Gunnar.
headlock.
Why not, man?
Because we're
It's the internet. Have fun being an asshole.
That's fun.
because
being
then that
nice.
represents that's us untoasted art saying it, Gunnar.
So, we're only human. Or are we dancer?
Yeah, fuck you, Gunnar.
So yeah, for me, I want to get into Twitter. I've been wanting to.
Well,
for
what
a
are you
while.
wanting to do on Twitter? Just your
It-
shower thoughts? Because I feel like sometimes you have interesting shower thoughts.
Yeah, I mean that would be like my tweets. Did you know that like on Twitter you can't edit tweets?
I
at
knew
all?
that.
I didn't know that.
Because I posted stuff to Untoasted Art but forgot to add something, and it's like I can't edit it, so I have to like delete it and then re-put it on there, put the hashtags. I hate hashtags,
Yeah.
but I need them so people see our stuff.
Yeah. I was gonna say I didn't know that, and that just kind of like adds on to the stupidity of it. Because essentially, you say something stupid or you say something
You can delete the
accidental.
tweet.
Yeah, you get canceled. But YouTube, I'm kind of like iffy on too. Even I just watch what I watch. Facebook's always been bad. I can't remember a single time Facebook has been good for something.
YouTube needs some competition.
YouTube does. I mean, people have tried, but it just doesn't work.
I get it, but they need it because they're freaking out of control.
Yeah, they are.
Like, everyone's content is just so shitty now because of all of YouTube's fucking crazy ass rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch, this video will get removed because I'm talking shit to YouTube.
We need MySpace back.
I'm pretty sure we're under YouTube's radar until we start getting views.
Yeah, we are.
I mean, they have a bot that monitors stuff and all that.
Yeah,
but
an algorithm or whatever it is.
But they don't necessarily remove things. They more kind of flag it. They kind of hide it if it's really bad, and if not, they just demonetize it.
And we ain't making money, so we don't have to care.
Yeah, Snapchat. I've kind of just died a little on Snapchat.
It's weird because I feel like I message more people on Snapchat than I do, and I actually have their physical numbers, but they respond more on Snapchat than they do on the phone.
If I talk to people on Snapchat, I would use it more. But like, I have people on Snapchat that I don't have their numbers, and it's like,
Yeah, it's like Messenger.
yeah,
I feel like we talk more on Messenger than we do on our phone
yeah.
texting.
I forget who I was talking to, but we were talking about another person, getting in contact with them, and like didn't have their phone number, couldn't message him, but we could Facebook message him. Oh, it was L actually. Hunter was talking to me about it. I was wanting to message L, I couldn't because I didn't have his phone number. He was gonna give me his phone number, and I said, "No, I'll just message him on Facebook." What about you? Any social medias that you stay away from, want to get into, don't like, but still use?
I'm just kind of ignoring it.
Yeah?
I see something, I kind of think that, like, what, there's no point in arguing with them because I don't think their opinion's going to change. People can't have, like, logical arguments where it's like, okay, give me your reasons and you can try to, like, change my view.
Yeah.
And I'll give you my reasons and maybe I can change yours.
You're trying
It's
to...
more like insults and just like, no,
You're
I'm
trying
not
to
gonna.
pull the change my mind, the Stephen
Well, I feel
card?
like that's what
That way.
arguments are. You're supposed to, like...
Yeah.
You're giving an
conversation.
argument for why you think this.
Yeah.
But most people, don't hear it out. So it's like, there's no point on messaging it. So I only message the positive ones. I'm watching anime and someone said they love a part and I'm like, heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Zenetsu's my boy.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, you say you're silent, but then I see you on Facebook commenting in these kind of XY.
Well,
comment
I've
things.
stopped. It's
Yeah.
like, I was, but now I'm like, you know what, there's no point.
Yeah. What about you, Gunnar?
What?
Social medias?
Dude, I hate Reddit. Reddit's a pretty big cesspool.
Walk me through Reddit. As someone who's
It's
never
weird.
used
I
Reddit.
thought you were joining the conversation, man. You haven't said a word.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
man. Reddit's weird because it's like, it's like an image. Well, it's not really an image sharing. I guess it is, but it's like its format is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I guess, and it's just so toxic, especially right now.
Everything's toxic, Gunnar.
Everything's toxic. But
The
Reddit's
internet is an open
fucking
door
horrible.
for anyone to walk through.
Yeah. So for Reddit, if I make a post saying that like banana bread is the best food on earth, and that's what my post is about.
Anyone can walk in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But,
Someone could walk in and be like, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It's blueberry bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but can I moderate that? Can I remove
Yeah.
their blueberry bread comments?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really use Reddit a whole lot. I only barely started getting it.
YouTube actually, when I'm posting our stuff online, it actually says that do you want to like have comments that might have like yada yada yada
Yeah. Spam.
and like up for review, like you have to okay it for it
Yeah.
to be on there.
I was gonna say that's when social media. I mean, it's a crutch, but it's also a saving grace in that.
True.
But honestly, if you give the control to whoever's making the post, it just forms a bias, and that's all of social media.
You know what's weird? Like, social media is kind of like, it's weird because it's supposed to be all about like talking and whatever, but
Interacting, connecting.
there's no free speech on the internet. Like, a lot of people get censored and crap. It's weird.
Yeah.
I feel like they kind of need to make like a law or something that makes it so you can't like censor people on the internet.
True, but there's the idea of like, you know, kids, and they don't want their kids running into this and
Okay, well, maybe mommy and daddy should put a freaking like a filter on their computer or some shit.
Parental lock.
Yes.
No getting on Reddit.
Like,
after
I'm not
midnight.
responsible for what your kids see on the freaking internet.
Yeah.
It's the same argument with television, though. When television would show offensive things, parents would complain about that.
Well, change the goddamn channel. And the
That-
remote's right there. It's
Yeah.
freaking stupid.
I was gonna say,
It's like
Hunter.
saying I can't eat a steak because a baby can't chew it.
Hunter, you want to chime in on this?
Yeah, like, honestly, like, I find it quite ridiculous for parents to be blaming on shows or other productions based on what their children are seeing or acting based on what they saw on TV or movies. Like, people should take a more active role on to educating their children on what they want to believe.
their views
like,
to be, yeah.
Yeah, and if they see something weird on TV, you know, it's like, you know, it's explained like, you know, this is funny, but you can't do this in real life, son or
Yeah.
daughter.
You can't show your kids Looney Tunes anymore.
Honestly, like, my favorite show to watch was Jackass when I was
Jackass would not be able to function today.
Well, if it was new, no, but for some reason, the old shows that have been around for a while, it's like those are the ones that,
Get a pass.
you know, it's like South Park. It's like if people start hopping on the South Park so offensive, it's gonna be like, you don't know what South Park is, do ya? You've not been around. I mean, South Park pushed the envelope season 1 with their flag episode. Remember that one?
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You remember that, Quinton?
I do not.
It's Chef wants. I'm not gonna say what it actually is because, you know, it might be too offensive to say, but Chef wants to get the South Park flag changed because it's offensive.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh!
And they show what the flag is, and it is super offensive. At the ending, it's the kids didn't see it that way. They're like, oh, we didn't see it that way. We saw it this way.
In
Yeah.
short, they fixed it by including everyone.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But, Hunter, you're a big TikToker.
Yes.
I mean,
Where can they find you on TikTok?
At Hayden Madness.
I was gonna save that for the end. But for TikTok, so I don't know how it works, but I'm assuming. Okay, so when you open up TikTok,
Yeah.
it shows you a video immediately, right?
Yes.
Okay, is that someone that you follow, or is
it's-
it
Like,
random?
there are 2 pages you can enter from when, like, to automatically put you in one of them. Like,
Okay.
to, like, some new stuff, or to the people you follow.
Okay, so do you dive into the comments of any of those a lot?
Sometimes I do when I want to learn a little bit more about the videos in general. Like, there aren't too much going on, but like once in a while there is censorship, but more to the terms of service or the copyright of music or
Yeah.
all that.
I mean,
That's so stupid.
the copyright music stuff's weird because I have another TikTok story about music actually. But have you gone through the comments at all? And have you ever seen like toxicity or some questionable behavior in any of the comments?
Like only once or twice, and those were mostly unjust due to them being unable to read the description of said videos that it was all acting or it was all a prank. Like
it's just a
everyone
prank, bro.
in the video knew what exactly was happening.
Yeah, yeah. But
Like,
I'm gonna blow your minds right now. Did you know that TikTok has a messaging part of it?
I haven't
It's-
seen TikTok at all, man.
I haven't either. But that's the thing is, someone on YouTube that I watched was talking about some. I'm not going to say the word because it's
Ist.
not.
Ist.
Ist.
Istophobe.
No. CP reens. Pick up on that later. CP reens.
yeah.
TikTok is kind of one of those themes because there's a lot of younger people and older people as well. And with that DM service, it's very easy for them to connect when they shouldn't be. But Hunter, what do you think is like the youngest demographic person on TikTok that you either see posting a lot or that you follow yourself?
Honestly, the most common youngest I've seen were actually
Kinda guess the age.
teenagers from between 14 to 17.
Okay, now what's the oldest that you've seen?
I believe the oldest TikTok or TikTok person, or the oldest person that commented.
Oldest person that does TikToks.
I think about 55. I think.
Okay. So, do you... This is kind of going back in favor of censorship. Do you believe that the younger audience should be moved from normal TikTok to like a TikTok Kids channel, or just not allowed to make TikToks on TikTok? I'm saying TikTok a lot.
Yeah.
TikTok.
You're saying kids TikTok? I'm just thinking of Kids Ball.
Well,
What number are they still making Kids Ball? What number are they on now?
they do.
What
still.
number are they on?
Well,
I'll
like
find out.
to answer your question, like kids should not even be able to reach to. Most of them are actually quite kid friendly, and even then, at the very beginning, when you are picking which TikToks to follow, you're picking which tags to follow.
Yeah.
Which is comedy, music, etc., and like. And I think at some point, like, if there are some definitely ding or stuff you don't, you are required to show, like, they should show at the beginning of the video of, like, hey, like, language or other stuff at the beginning. Do not be offended. Like, I done
So
that with,
warnings.
Yeah, but they
warnings.
don't at all. Like, you barely get that on YouTube. You get it on Facebook now because they have
Little eye thing.
yeah, they have
before.
the eye thing when it's like graphic,
Yeah.
and then they had it for false information. They added a new one. They added a fucking new one. Guess what it is?
What?
I want to hear guesses on what.
What do you guess,
'Kay,
Gunnar?
So they've got violence and they've got false information. What else could they warn you about?
White supremacy?
That would go. Yeah, I mean you're kind of close.
I'm
but
kinda close.
Kind of think more umbrella. Try to catch
Umbrella.
white supremacy. Try to catch more things in an umbrella.
Honestly, when you say umbrella, I immediately think use of chemical warfare.
No, get that off your mind. We're not talking about farts anymore.
No, I'm thinking of Umbrella Inc.
No.
We're not talking about that. It's like under the umbrella term. It's a wider range.
Yeah. No more guesses?
Gunnar?
Hate
Dude, I
crime.
haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, great.
Hate crime.
What a host.
kind of sticking a little too close there. Insensitive content. Like possibly
Possibly offensive.
triggerish, kind of like some people, like it's a joke, we understand, but some people might not like it. So now there's an insensitive content.
Are we getting political right now?
No.
We aren't. We're just talking about how.
We're on the edge of it, but I don't want to jump over that
That's
edge.
why I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I want to
jump
get
into
into this or not.
Yeah, because you'd be hated, Gunnar.
I know I would.
Well, I'm just saying because like I see jokes on Facebook and a lot of them are tagged as insensitive.
Are
just
they good
because-
jokes, though?
Yeah, they're all right.
All right. Speaking about things that are good, tell me about something good that happened to you recently. Hunter, you start us off.
Yeah.
I saw the newest gameplay trailer of Cyberpunk 2077.
He is super excited for that. Even when like bad news about it comes out, he's still super excited.
Death Stranding came out, didn't it? I saw something that it's on PC now.
They released a PC trailer.
It's coming in 5 days.
Is it 5? No, it's not 5. It's 11.
Oh.
I got it marked on my
I'm
calendar.
sure Quinton's got it marked.
Yeah, they released the trailer. Cyberpunk 2077, they released more gameplay?
Yeah, they showed, now you can wield a sword.
Alright, no, let's not get into what the gameplay trailer is, but...
Alright, well...
Something good, so why was this good for you?
It showed a little bit more in-depth on the difference between, the difference of intros of when you choose between 3 classes at the beginning of the game. Whether you choose as a nomad, street, punk, or corporate.
Okay, yeah. But why was it good for you that this trailer came out?
This happened to you.
Yeah.
Well, mostly because I'm looking forward to the wide variety of differences that you could do in the game.
Essentially, it's not going to be a Call of Duty game where you hit start new campaign and it's like same spot, same story kind of thing. Replayability.
Like every new game is going to be like a new game, and that's it for me.
I know, does others count? Is there something good that happened to you? How did this happen to you?
Yeah, they released
I'm
20.
easily happy.
You're
easily happy. Well, that's great, Hunter.
Does Cyberpunk 2077 have a release date?
Yes. They're going to release it at November, mid-November, I believe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right, Gunnar?
I bought Fallout 4 on my PC.
I've noticed that
I learned how to mod it.
Okay.
So I've been having a lot of fun with that.
I was gonna say I was playing a game. I'll get to what game I was playing because that's the one thing that was good for me. I noticed that it was like, oh, Gunnar's playing Fallout 4, and then you would be like, Gunnar's playing Stellaris, and then it's like Gunnar's playing Fallout 4, and I was like, is he having trouble with Fallout 4 or
no? Yeah, it's because I go into Fallout 4, and then I'm like, is this mod working? Okay, it's not, so it's like I go out and then I do other stuff. Or I'm like, I go in, and I'm like, okay, I like this mod. What other mods are there? And then I kind of...
What's the funnest mod you found?
You had to have downloaded the Macho Man Randy Savage Death Claws, right?
No, that sounds awesome though.
Yeah. They yell Macho Man
Just want
quotes
to be
at you.
sure.
I
It
might
is
have
the
to.
mod you're thinking of age appropriate to discuss on the podcast?
Right now, I've just pretty much been
This
playing.
isn't for kids, Hunter.
Hunter, this isn't for kids.
I go on
Fuck
YouTube and...
We're uneducated!
Fuck, shit, ass.
Hey,
Coom.
don't just, I
I
got
also...
What did you just say?
Coom. I'm cooming.
Okay, I thought you had an end at the end of that. I was
Oh
like,
my god, no.
Quinton.
Whoa!
No.
Whoa!
What the heck?
But,
The only main mod I really have right now is I just turned my vault suit right. I was like, I mean, I got other stuff, but I'm not really.
red
using-
vault suits?
Yeah.
What are you, a communist?
Yeah.
Why red?
I don't know, because it's cool. It's red and black.
Okay.
That looks
That's
kinda
like
cool.
the most I mean, I understand why. Especially if you were doing it as a benchmark mod. I'm getting nerdy here. But to just see if your mods were working, if you could do it the way that you were
That's
doing
kind of what I was doing.
Yeah.
Was to see if it was working.
it.
But I got some there's a Courser suit mod where they changed the Courser outfits in it. I have that enabled, but I just barely started my game, so it's I'm not seeing it yet.
I was gonna say
And I can't really build a suit yet from the mod, so.
I was gonna say you could just have a totally separate save file where you just use cheats to spawn stuff in. To
One
see
thing
if
that's
it
awesome,
works.
I actually found a mod that it fucking enables achievements even with mods, so it's I can mod the shit out of it and still, yeah, it's awesome. Also console commands, you know?
Yeah,
I can make myself any level I want to be.
You can fly.
And fly around and do whatever.
What about you?
For me, the news that next month I should be getting a call about the gym and being able to personal train.
Nice.
We're talking about video games, and Chompy's like, I'm becoming a better person.
Gonna help people achieve their goals.
Fuck you and your happiness.
Yeah. It's a very, like, selfless goal, is to make other people's goals achievable.
Well, that's like, you know, Jack's Blade motivated me. I'm like, you know what? I want to do that for other people, because now seeing how important health and fitness is, and seeing other people that struggle and, you know, fall, like, get up on the ladder but fall off and they don't get back on.
Yeah. I've been playing Persona 4 Golden.
You mean 5?
No, Persona 4.
Uh-huh.
They put it on PC. I've been playing the shit out of that. It's not as good as Persona 5, but I still really like it. But it's kind of weird too, because in Persona 5 there's confidants, which are pretty much people that help you better your skills and stuff.
Yeah.
And they all make sense. It's like, oh, to better your talking, you go and you make friends with a politician and you help him out and it makes your talking better. In Persona 4, it's like, do you want to join the soccer team or the basketball team? And you pick one, and it's like they're the same.
What'd you pick?
I picked soccer.
So you're going Tsubasa?
No,
or Tsubaka?
okay.
No. Well, what's the size? Is Tsubasa?
I don't know.
What's the soccer anime, Hunter?
Soccer
anime?
The soccer is like Tsubasa?
I've never heard of that anime.
It's a lot older.
It's an older anime, yeah.
Ah.
But like I was like, oh, I can only pick one, and I was like, oh, I like the guy confidant on the soccer team. Like, I think he's cooler looking, and then you get both of them anyway. And then it's like, do you want to join the drama club or the band? And I was like, the band girl looks horrible, so I'm going with the drama club. And then I don't know, it is such a weird system. I can't wait until it's like, do you want to join home ec or science? And it's like, fuck.
Is it gonna do that to you?
Yeah, it's going. I don't know. I don't know anything about Persona 4.
Oh, I thought you did.
I knew a bit. I knew what, like, the story was. I know who the baddie is. I know spoilers. But I didn't know anything in the middle kind of thing.
So just enjoying playing Persona, that's a good thing that's happened to you. You
20
streaming it?
No, I'm not. And I really should, but streaming has become almost, it's kind of not really lost its luster on me, but I've kind of lost the motivation to do it as much as I was.
Don't you just have to click a button and like it's recording while you're playing?
Oh.
But it's...
You're a sheep, Gunner.
You're a sheep.
It's the idea that you could start a game, streaming it, and the only time that you're able to play the game is when you're streaming it. Like, if I wanted to stream Sekiro right now, I would have to start a whole new game, because I'm like almost at the end of Sekiro. And if I started streaming it, it's like, why would I watch you just beat the game? Like, right? If I started a new game, it's like he already knows what he's doing. Like, are you speedrunning it? Are you doing like a challenge?
Sure, they enjoy your commentary, man.
Yeah, I mean, I understand if you enjoy my commentary on stuff, but also it's like, do I want to stream every time I play a game? Like, sometimes I just want to play games for me. Like, I would never stream Final Fantasy 14 because I just like Final Fantasy 14 as a game. I noticed that you've been playing Elder Scrolls Online, and you picked the bad MMO.
Whatever,
yeah,
man.
you picked the bad MMO. But,
I like Elder Scrolls Online.
I bet you do. I bet you like paying for everything.
I don't pay for anything.
I bet you want to be called by your first name too, huh?
Yeah. Is Final Fantasy on Steam?
14?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also all
Well, I
the
might
ones.
get it too. I don't know. Steam sale's still going. So
You would have to, I don't know if you buy the game or download it, but you have to also get a subscription.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, you have to get a subscription for...
No, you don't.
No?
No. You just
Elder-
buy the game.
Elder Scrolls... Oh, how much was it?
I bought it for like, it was on sale, so it might have been like 20 bucks or something.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I've seen some of the stuff they do, and I'm just like, I don't really agree with what they're doing.
I don't pay for subscriptions.
Well, yeah, but
you gotta subscribe to play the freaking game. I'm not. No.
But it's a healthy community. Quinn has told me stories. I'm just like, that sounds like such a wholesome community,
It is a
man.
very good
weddings, fucking weddings in the game. People meeting IRL.
Yeah. I was thinking about meeting a couple of people IRL because it sounded like they lived fairly close-ish. Travis.
In a public place.
Yeah, Travis has thought about it. No, always in a public place. But I'm definitely gonna get back into Final Fantasy 14. Death Stranding, when it comes out, I don't know if I'm gonna stream it, cause if I stream it, it's gonna be 8 hours of me playing a game. If I don't stream it, I'm just gonna be playing. I might.
Can you not just pre-record and then add it if you want to?
There's actually a big controversy about that in Twitch. People were streaming Valorant, which I used to stream, and then like a day later they would rerun those streams. So it would be a pre-recorded stream that was like the day before on a new day. But I don't know. I think I might stream Death Stranding on PC just because it'll be launch day for a new game. Kind of.
I mean, if that's the case, just let the people know in your little intro, like, hey, I don't start games from the beginning. If you come onto my stream, I might just be in the middle of a game.
Yeah, I kind of feel like if I do say that, it'd be just like, hey, I play games.
It's like, I play games, you might come in, I might be on this part, and, if I'm playing for the first time and you know the game, you might be like, oh, I can't wait to see what this guy thinks of this scene.
Yeah, definitely. I was gonna say that happened with me, Travis, and A. We were in the Discord and I was playing Sekiro, and I was at a certain boss fight, and they were like super pumped for me to do the boss fight, and I did it in the background with them, not even really talking about it, because to me I was like, this is such a stupid boss fight, fuck this boss fight, but I understood it, and I did it on my first try, and I was like, oh yeah, I got that done, and they were like, what? Do you guys know Sekiro at all?
Nope.
Do you know Sekiro?
I know the game, I don't know all the story and mechanics.
Is that the freaking Dark Souls?
Samurai?
Yeah, it's the Samurai Dark Souls.
Yeah.
They got a new one, Ghost of Tsukishima, coming out, which seems
DLC?
alright. No, it's a whole nother game. Do you want me to talk about this dumb boss fight?
Sure.
Alright. It's called the Screening Monkeys, and there's 3 monkeys. One is Hear No Evil, one is See No Evil, and one is Speak No Evil. So you're in this like arena that has a little bit of verticality and a little bit of middle section that you can cross. And essentially the See No monkey is invisible. So you have to follow his footprints and like ambush him. The Hear No Evil monkey listens, and that when you get close it screams and runs away. And then the Speak No Evil is like a trick monkey. Like he's in a certain spot and it's like a puzzle kind of thing that you have to figure out. And it was...
I saw my uncle doing this part.
Yeah, it took me like an hour and a half to do it. Mostly because for the first 30 minutes I was just running around like, what the fuck is going on? It was, I don't like Sekiro. Is it rant time?
I mean, did it win Game of the Year?
It did win Game of the Year. I don't think it should have won Game of the Year.
What do you think we should have won Game of the Year?
God, I don't know.
You don't know, but it's like, not Sekiro.
I want Death Stranding to win, but I haven't played Death Stranding. I haven't seen Death Stranding. I could get into Death Stranding and say, yeah, it shouldn't have won Game of the Year, or it shouldn't win Game of the Year. There was like Persona 5. Persona 5 should have won Game of the Year.
Alright.
Persona 5, the basic game, was a masterpiece through and through. There's no point in that game where you're like, I'm not having fun, because it's just a good game.
Alright.
I'm sorry for that rant, but it needed to be done. I hate Sekiro with a passion. I may never beat it.
Do you share your brother's hatred?
I never even. I'm not going to beat any Souls-like game or Sekiro games.
He doesn't play hard games.
Oh.
He like what? What do you think is the hardest game you've played?
Sonic Heroes.
That I beat, or
Do we want to go around and ask this question?
Hardest game that you beat?
Yeah, either beat or play.
Alright, I guess I want to go last because I got to think on
Okay.
this.
My first time playing through Bloodborne was such a bitch.
I remember watching you fight the Orphan of Cause.
You watched me.
Yeah.
How? What?
I don't know. I don't remember. I remember you watching you fight him and then eventually beat him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bitch.
Yeah, no, I remember that you were frustrated with that. What, do you have one
hardest game that I beat?
that you've beat or played?
I want to go back to
I say
Bloodborne real
beat.
quick.
Yeah.
But that the DLC, the Old Hunters DLC.
Yeah.
They were such assholes when they made that because they made the hardest fucking boss in that game the very first one. It fucking
What
sucked.
is the hardest boss?
Ludwig. Have you played
Oh!
Bloodborne?
I haven't played the Old Hunters
Yeah.
DLC. And I wish I did.
The very first boss is such a bitch.
Is
But every other boss
Everybody
after.
said everyone after except for maybe the orphan. That's kind of debatable, I guess. But everyone after him is like a fucking walk in the park. For some reason, he's just such a bitch.
Can you name off all the bosses?
Not right now.
Okay.
I probably could have, like when I was still playing it.
Yeah.
But not right now. I can't. No.
I was gonna say I can still name off a good amount of Dark Souls bosses, but for me, hardest game would have.
Can you pick the difficulty on the game? Or is it one that you can't pick the difficulty? It's just you play it.
Can't pick the difficulty. Like
Alright,
there's
'cause-
ways to make it easier.
Because I played Kingdom Hearts on the hard, and I was like dying a lot because enemies hit you twice, and it's like fuck, I'm dead.
That counts. That kind of counts. Well, okay. Here's the thing. Did you have to play it on hard for any reason? Because you were telling me that for one of those Kingdom Hearts games, the only way to get the good ending was to beat it on
Well,
hard.
there's the secret endings. All of them are that way. It's either if you beat it on the hardest difficulty, you don't have to complete the game 100%. If you do like normal, then to get the secret ending, you have to complete the game 100%.
Okay.
All the bosses,
so
all the stuff, all items.
I would say it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Like, if you had to beat it on the hard difficulty to get the secret ending, I think it would be like, oh, yeah,
All right,
that
then
counts.
Alien Isolation then.
Alien Isolation, and Bloodborne for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Bloodborne because there's no easy mode on Bloodborne. It's just horrible.
Kid mode. Did you ever play the Spider-Man game on N64 or PlayStation 2?
No.
And it was like there was a kid mode.
Really?
Yeah. It was like easy, normal, hard, and then up above like kid mode. And like when you click, it's like kid mode.
Nier Automata.
I want to play that one.
You really should.
Yeah.
I was looking for it, and that's when I messaged you like, "Did you take my Nier Automata?"
It's not. I swear to God, it's not yours. If it
I
is-
bought it.
If it's yours, I'll pay you for
I
it.
bought it. I mean, that's what you said. It's like I bought it.
I don't.
It was
know.
like Quinton told me this game was gonna be fun, so and he said he wanted to play it, so I'll buy it.
But I went with you to get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was like, sounds like a fun game, man. Just buy it.
Yeah. I'll pay you for it.
All right.
But cause that one.
Just add it onto your tab that you owe me.
Yeah, beating it on normal difficulty was rough, and then playing again on the hardest difficulty, which was essentially one-hit kill mode. Like, you get hit once, you die. Super hard. It took me months to do it. But I feel like a better person for doing it. Hunter?
Honestly, the hardest game for me to beat, or hardest game for me, would actually be Devil May Cry 4.
Really?
Yeah, like, I'm not used to fixed position games.
Hunter, it's not a fixed position game.
What's a fixed position? Is that like
I-
Resident Evil?
Yeah, like the old
The
Resident
old
Evils.
ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I wish more games would do that, to be honest.
Fixed positions?
Fixed camera positions. Even like the over the shoulder, because we don't have that anymore, really.
Third person
Yeah.
games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever
Those are my favorite, especially third person horror games are my favorite.
Yeah, whenever it's third person, it's like fake third person kind of thing. Because when I think of third person, I think of Resident Evil 4, where in order to look left, you move your character to the left, and when you're facing that direction, that's when you can see. But now it's like when you're facing forward, you can rotate the camera 360 degrees. I don't think that's real third person.
I think it's fine if you stop and you can rotate around, because sometimes I want to look at my character.
Yeah,
Because they make them look freaking awesome a lot of times.
I feel like you're talking about Dead Space there.
Yeah. But like, just in general.
Cube, shut the door.
But
I can see why you didn't want to do. I can see why.
why?
Why? Yeah, here. It's
Yeah.
a bad option.
Yeah.
We should just do it at your house.
Well, I thought you were getting tired of doing it at my place.
No, not at all. For people listening, we are not doing it in our normal recording location. We usually just do it because it's, a place. But my location is kind of rougher because there's more ambience. There's more chance of ambience. Any other hard games you can really think of?
Can't think of any hard games, but I do got a question for you.
Go ahead.
What does it mean to be a gentleman? And I've let Hunter start out since this is his.
Sure. Alright, so when I ask, what does it mean to be a gentleman, what does it mean, what kind of a man or a person do you want to be?
Do I want to be?
Well, okay. So it feels like a loaded question, but
Some could see it that.
I'm gonna need time
What
to
do
think
we
about it for
think
me.
makes a
Because-
gentleman, or what kind of gentleman do we want to be? I'm confused,
Or
Hunter.
what makes you a man? Like
What makes you a
I
man?
don't
The
know.
dick between
What-
my legs, Hunter.
What do you think, what makes you, look in the mirror, with whatever you got on and say, I am a gentleman?
That sounds more like style.
Yeah, that does sound like style. That sounds
I-
like fedora, tippet, ma'am,
Honestly,
Milady.
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 honestly, I believe it's how one hold themselves.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say that's what I'm gonna go for because I don't really think it's even.
We're
like,
asking, what does it mean to be a gentleman? So, what does it
Like to,
mean? What does it mean to you to be a gentleman?
A gentleman must have their own personal set of rules, a code, and
What's your code of honor?
Yeah, a code of honor.
What's your code of honor, Hunter?
Oh, my code of honor?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will be honest. I will not cheat those that doesn't deserve it, and I will always lend a helping hand to those that needed it. That's my code of honor.
My code of honor is do drugs, fuck bitches. No,
And eat lettuce.
and eat lettuce. No, I'd say code like people go that high road route. I don't do high road route.
I mean, you saying that that's gentlemanly, I just say that's just being a decent human being.
Yeah.
I hate the idea of oh my gosh, props out to this actor who acts this way, and it's that's really good, and it's they're just acting like a decent human being. I don't think they deserve a medal for that.
Are you referring to Keanu Reeves?
No.
Okay.
Keanu Reeves is a treasure.
I would fight you if you were talking about Keanu Reeves. I don't care if I lose.
Shut the door.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care if I lose. I'll fight you if you.
I'm not talking about Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
Okay.
Time it.
Oh, fuck. We're back.
So, I feel like being a gentleman isn't really gender specific.
It's lots of it's sometimes societal, what society thinks
Yeah,
you should do.
yeah.
And I can see that in my my stepdad, he has that mindset of he wants to do everything and feels like it's his responsibility to provide.
Yeah. I would say you could change the word gentleman to respectable, and it's like okay,
Same thing.
yeah, like for women being respectable is like, oh my gosh, not being a woman, it's like what do women do to be respectable? But I guess it would be to.
I don't know
not-
girls, man. They're crazy.
Yeah, it'd be
I never
like-
know what they're thinking.
We need a woman as a guest.
It wouldn't be like to like lie, cheat, to just kind of like the basics, like respect other people, and then therefore you are a respectable person.
Yeah, that's how I like to see it.
That's how for me personally, I would just say that I treat others how I want to be treated, the golden rule.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Mm.
Right?
Mm.
Now, Gunnar, what do you wear to be a respectable person?
Banana hammock.
Banana hammock?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you have a shirt over it? Do you wear pants?
No, just banana
Oh, you should have been in the Discord the other day.
Why?
Because me and Travis were going on Gunnar.
For what?
I'll tell you after the cast, man.
Aww. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Crocs? Are Crocs respectable?
Absolutely.
Yeah? Anything's...
No, Crocs are
not
actually horrible.
anything. Not anything. I mean, you could dress the way you want. I mean, I wouldn't say, like, dress provocatively or, like... Don't dress inappropriate. You know, it's hard to say what's inappropriate nowadays.
Yeah.
Don't wear Crocs though.
Don't walk butt naked into Walmart.
Yeah. Could being respectable go too far? Could you respect yourself or respect others into a bad situation?
Yeah, they call them simps.
That's kind of a good way to put it, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Simps.
Okay, so here's another twist on that. Do you think you could be too respectful that you put yourself in a bad situation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's like when someone says like, "Hey, do you want to come over and like, I don't know, help me pack things?" And then you go over and then like, I don't know, they're like, "Hey, let's get in my car and let's go somewhere." And you're like, "Okay." And then you go and you end up like selling drugs or something. I don't know.
No, like
That sounds like one of Quinton's life stories.
That kind of does.
a much easier thing is, hey, could you deliver this package for me? That
Yeah.
would be a much.
Oh, like in
Mule.
what was that? Yeah, the mule.
Yeah.
That's like a perfect example of it.
Oh,
True, but
yeah.
he knew what he was doing. He knew he
Not
was...
at first.
He didn't know what cargo he was hauling, but he knew he was getting... that they wanted him to drive something somewhere and drop it off.
He didn't know it was drugs at first, though.
Oh yeah, he didn't know it was drugs. But you're saying like, "Hey Gunnar, let's go to the let's go swimming today. Meet me at my house." And then you get to my house and I'm just playing video games and we never go swimming.
What?
Like I lied to you.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what just happened.
You stupid or something?
Would just be lied to, but like you're being a respectful person, you're showing up and all that. But you're too respectful to say like, "Hey, I thought we were doing this," and then
Oh.
you're not doing that. I don't know.
What happened with the first roommate?
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah. Well, when you're being nice and it turns into a bad situation,
People
you
take
being-
advantage of you.
Yeah, it keeps
Yeah.
going. It keeps going. Turns out really bad.
All right. Shall we talk about the next topic?
Do you guys like to pee sitting down at all?
No.
Why not?
Well, maybe when you don't know. No.
It depends on how tired I am.
Okay, I will make this argument. Sometimes it's late at night, and you don't have to take a shit, but you kind of gotta just like relax on the toilet, kind of thing. You
Yeah.
know. So you just go in the bathroom, pull your pants down, you sit down, you play on your phone, you rock out that piss, sit there for 5
I
or
don't
10
like
minutes.
playing on my phone when I'm in the bathroom. I find it weird.
I like watching videos or something.
Same.
I find it weird.
My legs go numb.
My bathroom is like my like sanctuary, where it's like I can be alone and no one will bother me, kind of a thing.
Wonder, would you
Because
guys
I'm pooping.
Would you ever found yourself passed out on the toilet?
I've never done that. No.
No. Have you?
No, like at least not one I can recall.
Can you guys
Oh, yeah.
go to the bathroom in a public bathroom?
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Not a porta potty though. That takes me some.
Yeah.
That takes me like I
You gotta
really
work
have
up
to
to
go and freak. I have no choice.
God, that one time we went to Lava Hot Springs when me and my roommate went camping, and you came the next day. I was hungover, and I legit. That was horrible. I had like the Hershey squirts that day, and I did not want to use their freaking porta potty, so I held it in, and I ended up puking that morning. And I was like, I was squeezing my fucking butt cheeks so hard, so I didn't shit myself. I was about to, and then we like got to the pool, and I kind of like walked in, and like thank God they were open. I was like, "Where's your guys' bathroom?" And I was like praying to God that they would let me use their bathroom, and they're like, "Oh, the locker rooms aren't open, but you can use that one right there." I was like, "Thank you, God," and I went in there, and I just wrecked that thing. I could not. I was so afraid. I think I even went into the porta potty at one point, and I was like, "This is disgusting. I can't poop here."
Yeah.
But I made it.
Back to the sitting down while peeing thing. Apparently, little Dicky has a medical condition where he has to sit down to pee.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
Little Dicky, the rapper.
Yeah.
You don't know who he is?
I've only heard of him because of you, but I don't know.
I was gonna say
I've never heard a single song of his.
We should listen to some of his music, cause
It sounded weird. I saw you listen to one that was just like, I think there was a brain saying this bitch don't know shit about Pangea.
yeah.
And I'm just like, what
He
the
knows
heck
it.
are you watching,
Hey,
Quinton?
it's still in your head. You remembered it, line for
Because
line.
it was what the freak
Exactly.
you and your girlfriend watching.
He's like, okay. His idea for what his music is, imagine a guy explaining 2079, but the guy's from 1920. Yeah. So, but he makes good music. He's got a special where he talks about his life, and it's like semi-exaggerated, but not exactly exaggerated. And he
Is that
talks.
why? I mean, just like, does he really? I want to know, does he legit have a little dick? Because I've heard you listening to that, and that was he's like, oh yeah, his name's Little Dicky, because he jokes about his little dick.
Apparently so. Apparently that's where the name comes from. Is that he has an abnormally small figure, and that it just became his rap name kind of thing. But he also has like a condition with it where it's I don't want to get into detail about the condition because it's kind of gross, but it's definitely weird. But Little Dicky inspires me.
To sit down while peeing?
No, to not be afraid of my body or to be able to share stuff about my body, kind of thing. Which is very interesting because you're a body positive guy.
I am, but I'm kind of on my body.
Back to, would you wear a banana hammock?
What's a banana hammock?
It's like a Speedo.
I forgot what a banana hammock is.
Yeah, it's like a Speedo, but it covers what needs to be covered, essentially.
Hold on. Is it the one that also goes over the shoulders?
No, that's like
No.
what'd you call
Unitard?
that? Yeah, like a unitard.
Yeah, tard.
But then they make those where it's just like the crotch pod kind of thing. Like it's strings all the way down. I swear Freddie Mercury wore one. I swear he did. He's also another one of my
I'm pretty sure
inspirations.
there was a movie about immigrant that wore that when he came to
Are you talking about Borat?
Yeah.
Hunter, it's fictional.
I know. But still.
So what has anything? So Jack's Blades inspired you. Is there anything else that's inspired you?
Like, to work out?
To anything. Body positivity, the way you park your car.
The way I park my car.
You pick up garbage on the side of the road.
I mean, before Jack's Blade, I mean, anime always kind of gave me a jolt of motivation, but the thing is, motivation only lasts for so long.
It only
And
lasts...
when motivation is falling, discipline is what you need to pick it up. Because, I'd watch that episode of Rock Lee versus Gar. You see Rock Lee just
drop his weights.
giving it his best. Dropping his weights, too. That's an awesome scene, but, doing his best. And that are, underdog stories,
Yeah.
It was like, heck, Ice Shield 21 got me like, you know what, maybe I would like to play football, but then anime makes sports seem funner than they actually are. It's like, I'd love to play some volleyball after Haikyuu. Like, they got some crazy reflexes.
Yeah. What about you, Gunnar? Inspirations, books, movies, games, animes, people,
Inspirations.
music. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything.
What
Anything that
inspired you to
inspires
do
you to do
something?
anything.
Maybe you saw Alien and that inspired you to want to get into the film business. Maybe, I don't know.
In costume design.
I guess, like the guy that made Invader Zim, he made a fucking comic. It's called Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, funnily enough.
I've seen it.
Yeah, I've read it. It's, I don't
Good.
know, it's alright. It's kind of weird, I guess, but that kind of, I guess, got me interested in, like, drawing and stuff a little bit. What?
You should bring your armless cat comics to Comic-Con.
Fuck no!
Why?
They cringe me, dude.
They cringe you?
Yes!
Why don't you just like sell them for like $1?
I'm gonna have to make a fucking new one. It's not right. I don't have it figured out yet. I don't know what I want to do with that.
Oh,
Harmless
yeah. Like
Yeah.
you don't know if you want to go a comedic route or a serious route.
Yeah,
Or
I tried doing like a weird like comedy, like dark
I
comedy.
remember that. I was like,
fucking thing, and I didn't like it.
cereal.
Yeah, I didn't like.
I still have
fucking like
that. It's in a shoebox.
Can the cat
Yours
wear
ends
hats?
And then also I did it in high school, and I was trying to be rebellious, and I put fucking like devil shit in it because I was trying to stick it to the man or something
Yeah.
like that, and it was weird. I hate it.
So would you go back and redo it?
Yeah, I would, but I don't know what I want it to be. I don't know, like,
You can make
What it
harmless cat
is.
stickers.
I could, but
Yeah.
like
Can the
it's.
cat wear hats?
The
Yeah.
cat can definitely wear hats.
Yes, he can.
As long as someone else puts it on him.
Yeah. No, he'll just figure it out. That's always the thing. Is like I want him like make jokes about like him doing shit, but you have to have arm. Like he goes bowling or something, but it never shows him going bowling. But he's like bowling, and it's like how the fuck's he doing that kind of thing?
Be like,
It's
I want to
always,
imagine it's
the
like
joke.
VeggieTales.
if he was like the world's best bowler.
Just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just runs down the lane and just rolls itself.
Yeah.
to
I just
the
realized
force right.
something. The characters in VeggieTales have fucking telepathy.
Because they pick stuff
I
up.
was gonna say
They
that's
That's
not,
not
pick-
telepathy. That's
They
freaking
pick
telekinesis.
with telekinesis. Okay.
God.
that's scary.
Vegetables with telekinesis.
You can't really think of any inspirations?
I just said.
Well, okay, you're looking for inspirations for your art?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Hunter? Inspirations?
I was actually inspired by Hajime no Ippo to get into boxing.
Yeah. Similar to wanting to play football and volley. You just want to play all the sports.
Yeah.
Fuck, if you watched Prince of Tennis, you'd want to play tennis.
Maybe. I think Prince of Tennis would be a hard one to get through.
What about ping pong? If we watch like ping pong the animation.
I've heard that one. I actually saw a YouTube video on like someone complaining about the animation. Like it's like when you watch an anime and your friend complains about the animation.
I saw that exact
And
same
then
one.
it was violent every regard. There's like, dude, I can't fucking watch this. It's too good. It looks too good, man. I can't watch
The
this.
time lapses in that, I have no idea how the fuck they got through that. There are time lapses in Violet Evergarden, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like drawing every like frame or every fifth frame. I don't even know how they would do that. But I'm gonna flip this on its head. Something that demoralizes you
Demoralizes.
or puts you down.
Give me an example.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, the news.
The news definitely.
The news bums me the fuck out.
We're talking about real stuff. Those going things
Whatever.
outside.
Real stuff, yeah. Why would we talk about anything else? Teen Titans Go demoralizes me. Makes me think that we cannot reboot anything.
Yeah.
When something's had its run, it's dead.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
I mean, Ninja Turtles.
I mean,
I mean,
the
maybe
new
not
one?
the recent reboots.
I was gonna say the new one hurt me more.
I've heard the new ones has really fluid animation though
And
with their fights, and it's like.
Okay, yeah.
And there've been several reboots. You know, you got the '80s Turtles, and I grew up with the 2003 Turtles.
Yeah. But happy music demoralizes me.
happy what?
Happy music.
Is that why your music playlist is either sad or angry?
Yeah, exactly. Because happy music,
Okay, love songs.
love songs.
Yeah, I fucking hate love songs.
I was gonna. Okay, we're on the same track here then, because when I listen to happy music, it makes me feel like that I'm not gonna reach that happiness, or that it's just like I'm not doing good.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't get to.
We're getting back to sad boys.
Yeah. Well, what about you? There's got to be something demoralizing, like fast food. Does fast food demoralize you at all?
Not really.
Yeah. Say you go to Burger King, you eat a burger.
I think that makes me kind of sad.
Yeah.
I guess seeing people like on the roller coaster of like body acceptance and hating their body. Because I've seen that with a couple of our friends that they have some weight on them and they have times where they're just like, I want to lose this. I hate myself. I hate looking in the mirror.
Okay.
And then they'll have a body acceptance like, I don't fucking care what you people think.
Yeah.
And I just kind of feel bad, and it's like, you know, I know they could do it. And I've talked to them before, but they tell me like, I can't see myself even losing 3 pounds. I'm like, you got to get out of that mindset.
Does it demoralize you when you see in media or anything where someone gets like the ultimate cheat code with something like that? Because there's a couple shows.
You mean all the scams of?
No, not I'm thinking like someone who's a little overweight or not good looking, and then something happens and they're beautiful and they're thin or something like that. Does that demoralize you? Does that make you feel like it's putting out the wrong message?
It's hard to say because, you know, the thing with body acceptance and all that, it's like, you know what, there's nothing there should be nothing socially wrong with obesity. It's all about the health aspect of it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like with you with cigarettes. It's like you could have this tremendous amount of body weight, but fair warning, you might run in your more susceptible.
No,
Thank you.
Susceptible.
Susceptible.
Oh my god, that was painful.
Shut up, Gunnar.
You're more
like
susceptible
to like health problems.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's like, you know, love your body. I mean, it's hard to think is, you know, sometimes I see the stuff on my body and I'm just like, fuck, like I hate this thing on the side of my face that's always there. It looks like it's just a scab and fucking hate that.
It makes me think about cavemen. Did cavemen body shame each other?
I feel like no, because they were too busy trying to stay alive.
I know. All the people that could be body shamed got eaten. Kind of.
But it's like, I'm not gonna laugh at anyone because of their body image. I mean, I do think someone saying like it's a hard thing because it's like it's okay. You should be comfortable with your body, but you know, it's like I don't want anyone to be to the obesity at the point that they can't function, they have health problems. And I mean, there are some people, and the way Jack Blade put it one time that I found like kind of motivating, is said like, look at it kind of this way, that he's known people that like they can't walk and they can't do stuff, and they obese people as demoralizing.
Because
it's like, you have that ability to walk and do these things I wish I could do.
Yeah.
And, you know, it kind of makes me sad and angry to see you squander that potential you have when I myself can't do it.
That's why I turn into stone whenever I'm faced with that same situation. Because I do not want to make anyone feel bad ever.
I don't want to either, but at the same time, you have to accept you're the villain of someone else's story.
Yeah. Hunter?
I got something that's gross, but now I can't stop thinking about cavemen fat or body shaming each other. But anyway.
I imagine all cavemen were pretty fit, man. They had to survive.
Yeah. Oh, we've never seen, what is it? Silverback gorillas don't know the concept of weightlifting, so we've never seen one at full strength. Yeah, that one's a good one too.
Alright. One thing that demoralized me the most was actually something you showed me a while ago, Quinton. You showed me the first episode of an anime of what seems to be a after-school survival club.
Danganronpa?
No, it's the one with the cute girls and the dog. Shuffle Girl, Camera Girl.
Shuffle Girl, Camera, Shuffle.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I know.
Like
the zombie one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
he skipped the intro and didn't show me the cover art and had me believing that it's going to be a friendly, like maybe slice of life comedy show, and then suddenly like, oh, mental depression. Like,
You should watch
denial,
Madoka Magica.
Like denial and all that. Like I still have not watched anything more on that. On either on manga or anime.
It gets worse.
Yeah, you should watch Madoka Magica.
Yeah.
I love that your guys' theory turned out to be true on that anime. Yours and Travis's theory about that character.
What was the theory? That she...
I mean, do you mind if I say, are you ever going to watch it again?
Like, sure.
Alright, then, what's the title of it so I can say spoilers for this anime real quick?
Gosh.
It's like the After School Club or something.
I'll find it, but, anything in your life, Hunter,
Spoilers.
that demoralizes you?
Oh, I get demoralized at least 6 times a year.
About-
through different topics.
About what, though?
I don't know. Like mostly like existential crisis.
School live.
I feel at least like 6 a year.
Yeah. Or it's, Hepburn Gakko Garashi.
Alright, spoilers for School Live. There is a teacher character, the only teacher character in the anime. Well, I guess first the thing is, the main character has like denial. She doesn't realize there's a zombie apocalypse going on. And
She's had a mental break.
she's had a mental breakdown. She thinks she's going in regular class. And the first episode, they're going through regular life until the very end when you see her in the classroom and it's all tattered and there's blood. But there's a teacher character in it, and Travis and Quinton had the theory that she wasn't actually there.
Yeah.
That was a figment of the girl's imagination.
Mm.
And later on in the first season, you find out that was the truth.
Yeah.
Another thing that demoralizes me, I hit a fucking bird coming here. And that just made me feel so sad. It just swooped down as I was coming. It just rolled. I'm just like, oh my gosh.
What kind of bird was it?
I don't fucking know.
Was it one that flew? One of them flying birds?
I mean, not after he hit it.
Maybe it's alive, who knows?
But, one of my friends, he stops for every animal. Like, we were in his truck driving, and there was a pigeon on the road, and he stopped and let the pigeon walk off to the side of the road, and I was like, why the fuck did you stop for a pigeon? And he was like, I don't like to kill things. I'm like, what? Like, my mind was blown, like,
I mean, sometimes I feel guilty about killing a fly.
yeah, but...
Sometimes.
Fly.
I know, it's weird, Gunnar.
Sometimes I feel bad for spiders, but I
Fuck no.
I hate
Fuck spiders.
Yeah,
They're kind of important though, so that's why I feel bad.
I'm still
I
not
hate spiders.
I'm
understanding
cool with Daddy Longlegs,
your
but every other
insistence on
spider.
protecting them, Quinton.
It demoralizes me when I see spiders get killed. Because
I'm sorry, because every spider is gonna get killed if I'm in the room.
I
Because I'm
will
gonna need it
fight.
to be killed.
I will fight for spiders, man.
I will beat you up if you
I don't care.
don't allow it to be killed.
I will tackle you down and I will fend you off from that spider as long as it fucking takes. Because we should not be killing
context,
them.
audience, like a little bit a while ago, like we're all having a campfire. Like our friend here, Chompy, saw a spider on a wall. I said, "Spiral wall, kill it." I
Wow.
immediately moved to kick it against the wall. Quinton here said stop, but he was too late. I was already in motion. So I smashed it against the wall, and he threw beer at my eyes.
I didn't throw beer at your eyes. I threw beer at your face. Just got in your eyes because you don't know how to close them.
God, you teenage girl.
I'm just because it was.
Has
like,
a girl ever dumped something in your face? No,
I mean, on purpose or on accident.
on purpose. Like, fuck you.
Okay, not in a mean way.
Not
but
in a
yeah.
mean way?
Yeah, I got it done to me before. Not with water.
Was it the water balloon thing you showed me like a
Yeah,
long time
yeah,
ago?
it was. And my favorite
Your
thing
face
about
just-
that, yeah, it was like it didn't explode. It just hit me dead in the face, and then landed on the ground and exploded afterwards. That one hurt. That was fun. But man, what about? I mean, there has to be more. What about you? Like, besides music, what else demoralizes you?
I don't know.
What about working out? Anything
You,
about working
America.
out?
No.
You.
Does work demoralize any of us, really?
It fucking did when I
I
worked
wouldn't
at that
know.
newspaper.
I know. We got the ear for every Discord.
I know. Don't fucking bring work up around me, man.
I gotta get you a T-shirt that says "Ask me about my time when I was when I worked at the newspaper."
And then on the I'll save that for after because it's kind of an inside joke and it's kind of a bad one. But I'll save that for after. What about you? Physical labor. You do physical labor.
Yeah, my job.
Is that demoralizing at all?
Not really.
Was it at first?
No,
No?
I'm not really sad working.
Huh.
I mean, sometimes I just get sad and there's absolutely no reason. That's why I think there's probably something fucking wrong with me. Because there's sometimes, I'll be having a happy day and suddenly, like, I just, like, go to my room and sit down and just, like, holy fuck, I'm sad right now.
I was gonna say one thing that demoralizes me is being told that you should go to therapy.
I thought you were about to say the dentist. I was gonna be like, bitch, you gotta go.
I don't know. It's different when you yourself can say, like, yeah, I should probably go get help, or I should probably go to the doctor, or anything like that. But having someone else tell you that, like, hey, something might be wrong is very demoralizing.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah. I remember in, like, I want to say, like, 6th grade, I was blind as shit, and I didn't really know it. But one of my teachers, I was, like, complaining to my teacher. I was like, I can't see the board. And I was, like, fucking, like, 5 feet away from it. And my teacher, like, looks at the board, and, like, looks back at me, and she's like, you can't see the board? And I'm like, no, I fucking can't. And then she like called my mom and was like, I think your son needs to get his eye checked. And I was like, this fucking bitch. and then I got my eyes checked and I realized I was blind as shit. I was
That
like,
bitch is blind
you know
as
what?
fat.
She was right, I think.
Yeah, that'd be a good indicator.
But I also had another teacher that I struggled with because I'm like pretty sure I might have like ADD.
Yeah.
Possibly. I don't know. I gotta talk to my doctor about it. But like, I'd never pay attention and I'd always daydream, and it's something I
can
always
tell.
did in fucking school, or just even now I still kind of do it. I have a hard time paying attention to stuff.
Yeah.
And like, one of my teachers, she would be like, I think you need to get your ears checked. And it's like, I can fucking hear you. I'm just not paying attention. And that would always piss me off.
High school is always like the place for being demoralized.
Mine was.
That's because you think every little thing matters.
Yeah.
It was like, shit, man. It's like, you think in high school, you think every little thing matters, but at the same time, once you're older, it's like, I don't remember half the shit we did in high school. I remember being sad a lot.
Yeah.
I remember being like, fuck, man, I'm a degenerate that doesn't do shit. And when I do shit, I don't feel like I belong in the crowd.
That's why we should go streaking.
It's like, I got nothing to contribute.
That would be like a win, don't you think, in our books?
Go
If we
streaking?
just went streaking.
I totally would if I didn't, end up on some list.
I was
from
gonna
the
say, well, we'd have to like plan it. Maybe even talk to the city about it. Be like, hey, we're organizing a
They
naked
tell
run.
you no.
But then we do it anyway.
No, I'm not gonna be on some like sex offender list
Get up,
because
Quinton.
I want
No,
I want to
we
streak
just-
across the freaking football field.
The
butt
thing that
naked.
the key to it is we got to get like 100 people. They
Yeah.
can't prosecute us all.
Yeah.
like
Get-
Area 51, they can't
Yeah.
get us all.
I love that people. I feel like that's gonna be a yearly thing. Next year, people are gonna go
Wasn't
to
it
area.
like around September when it was supposed to happen?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was something like that.
Hold on, September.
Was it?
I can't participate. I need to wait for Cyberpunk coming out a month after that.
Yeah,
I'm
Hunter's
not-
gonna be busy playing Cyberpunk then. He can't make it to the Area 51.
Come on, man.
They'll
We gotta get them aliens.
have
They're
it
desperate
on
in
the
there.
Switch. You can take it on the Switch.
I mean, like, the government's not stupid. They're obviously gonna move the aliens to the other base.
Yeah. Was that 2019 that started?
I think so.
Yeah.
It was like last year.
Yeah, last year.
In simpler times.
Oh yeah, I was like thinking I was still in high school when that started, but I wasn't.
No, it was last year.
No,
Yeah.
we were old.
I was working at
It
Domino's.
was freaking funny.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think we're good to conclude, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Right?
Do we have one more topic?
Okay, well, we're
We're
done.
just going to save that for later.
Well, thank you for joining us on the Tinkle Hoy podcast, the sad boy hours, the uneducated hours, the hours of depression, the hours of demoralization, but also the high notes. But we hope to see you again. I was one of your hosts, Quinton Oster.
Where can they find you?
You can find me on twitch.tv/raidenilth. I might start streaming games halfway through. I'm definitely probably going to be streaming Death Stranding just because I can just hit a button and it turns right on. But I'll probably be streaming Death Stranding. It's probably going to be a lot of me crying. It might be a lot of me going, oh my god, wow, wow, wow.
I know I'm your friend, but I'm kind of hoping you hate this game now.
I will not hate it.
You might hate it.
I tell you about me and A got together, we were talking about it, he was telling me his experience with it, and he was like, listen to this song, and we like listened to a song from the soundtrack, and he was like, it's so beautiful, and I was like, yes it is. But yeah, how about you, Juan?
You can find mine and Ghostly Toast's art on Untoasted Art.
What the hell did you call me? Ghostly Toast?
I did.
Ghost Toast.
I'm sorry, I want to put a Lee behind it, Gunnar.
Oh my god.
I'm Chomp Lee.
Chomp
Lee.
Yeah, I'm sticking to it. You can find our artwork on Untoasted Art. We're on Twitter and Facebook and also Instagram. Where will they find you, Hunter? And your TikTok videos.
And I'm Hunter Osterhout. You can find me on TikTok as Taiden Madness. That's TAIDENMADDENESS.
And we hope to see you next time when we talk about more bullshit.